How are you doing today? We're going to talk about how to power level in Division 2. If you listen to these tips, you should hit level cap by the time you reach the end of the game. If you don't, there's a slight chance that you might get to the end of the game and have to grind a bunch to actually get to the level cap and engage with the end game. So here we go. The first thing you should do is go to the White House Quartermaster and invest as many points as possible into the XP boosting perk. This perk will give you extra XP for things like headshots, multi-kills, etc. It's going to result over a long period of time through the campaign in a lot more XP to your character. Next, once you unlock settlements, go to the settlement project area. These projects can actually net you a lot of XP, and they often tie into activities that you're already doing. Now, at first, you'll probably think you have to go to the settlement to complete these projects, but the truth is you can actually just open up your menu and donate items from there. So constantly check your settlement projects. They give you a lot of XP when you're done with them, and they also result in crafting blueprints. Don't bother playing main missions much above your level. It doesn't appear that they give you more XP than completing them at your same level, and they take a lot longer. Whenever you level up, go to your inventory and open caches. They usually drop gear around the highest level stuff in your inventory. And make sure you keep the highest level armor and gear with you, even though it might not be the best item that you own, because the game supposedly scales your drops off of what you have, and if you deconstruct it or sell it, you might get lower level drops. Now, these tips will probably get you to about level 17 fairly easily, at which point you'll need to start doing some world farming. Control points are particularly good for this since they give you lots of XP, they make the environments generally safer for you, and you get lots of loot from the supply rooms. Those events should get you through the early 20s if you go between them and main missions. Now here's what you should be doing from about mid-20 to 30. Hold on to a number of side missions until you get to about your mid-20s. You can complete some of them if you need them to get to main missions, but keeping them in reserve can help you in a number of ways. First off, they scale to your level, and you could possibly get to your high 20s and not have enough events to do to get you over the hump to level cap. So don't complete all of the side missions. Hang on to a bunch of them that you can then complete at your level to get to 30. Now, this game can be pretty brutal if you're doing it solo because your health doesn't naturally regenerate until you're done with an encounter. So if you get in trouble, call for help from other agents or respond to those calls for help from other agents. This is also a great thing to hold on to if you're in your high 20s and you run out of activities to get to level cap. You're helping other people out. Generally, the game scales to your level regardless of who you're helping, so you might be helping a really low-level player out. And you also get XP for missions that you've already done, which might be a little boring to just run solo. Now, if you call on those agents for help, another thing that you can do is a hard daily bounty, which unlocks at a certain point from the White House. Do not do hard bounties alone because you have a time limit and they vanish when you die. They're also a little bit cheap sometimes and can kill you very quickly. So I highly recommend doing them with other people. If you don't have friends, matchmake into it or wait for another player to come. Now these final two will give you a little bit of extra XP. One of them is go ahead and join a clan. You can just search through the menus and find one. You get XP through group challenges. And the other one is if you really need it, go pick up 6 weekly Ubisoft Club challenges. You can find those off the main menu and they'll give you just a little bit more XP each week. So that should get you to level cap. If you have tips that we haven't covered, I know we didn't talk about the Dark Zone or PvP. Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts on getting to level cap quickly. And most importantly, you don't have to get to level cap quickly. This is a big game, and if you